I have with me the head coach of Punjab Kings, Ricky Ponting. Ricky, now you've been a part of the IPL right from the very beginning as a player and as a coach, but a coach in a new franchise. How do you look at that?
I'm really excited about it, actually. When the opportunity came along to possibly be the head coach in Punjab, I thought long and hard about it. There are a few other things going on, a few other offers happening as well. But I saw it as a really good challenge to go to a team that hasn't had a lot of success in the IPL. As you can see, we're pretty much starting from scratch. We've got a few new coaching staff that have joined with me as well, and we come into this auction with just the 2 uncapped retentions and a big purse going into it. So it's a really exciting time. I'm excited to try and make a real change and a real difference to the franchise. And so far, everything's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're coming into the auction also with the biggest purse available, right? So having been part of the Delhi franchise and a certain captain from the Delhi team, Rishabh Pant, there's a lot of consensus among fans and experts that Pant could be a possible target for the Punjab team.
Oh, look, we've spoken about lots of players in the auction. I mean, Rishabh's going to be a target for most teams, you'd think. Certainly the ones that have kept a big enough purse. So we go into the auction with the biggest purse. But when you think about that, when you break it down, we've only kept the 2 players. So by the time we've spent, we've bought another 3 or 4 players, our purse is going to be back the same as everyone else's. So it's not that big of an advantage. Only the fact that we probably should be able to lock away our top 3 or 4 picks going into the auction. So. We've spoken about Rishabh, we've spoken about lots of players, and now we have to make sure that we just stick to our strategy tomorrow afternoon.
Okay, all right, but there was an element of surprise when Arshdeep was let go. Is the RTM going to come to play when Arshdeep Singh's name comes up?
I probably can't tell you all of our secrets. Once again, that's something that we'll think about. Arshdeep's obviously one of the leading fast bowlers in world T20 cricket, so I think teams would be silly not to think about bringing him into their team, or for us, we'd be silly not to think about retaining him. So we've definitely thought about all those scenarios. But the way, and it's also a little bit trickier this year with the way the groupings have sort of come out. A lot of the bigger players are in that first group. There's a mixture of batsmen and bowlers in the first group. So strategy-wise, you got to make sure whatever you come up with, you stick to that strategy and work your way through and end up with hopefully a really good squad of players at the end.
Yeah, excellent, Ricky. Also, just moving away from the auction just for a bit, have you been following the game at Perth?
I have. Well, I commentated it yesterday. I commentated the first day and then was on a plane pretty much straight out of there. And I must admit, when Australia was 7 for whatever they were, 60, it was a good time to get out of there. So I haven't seen what it's ended up today. I know India were none for 100 at one stage. I'm not sure what they've finished up now, but look, an amazing first day, 17 wickets on day 1. The average amount of wickets fallen on day 1 over the last 4 tests was only 16, and there were 17 yesterday. So an amazing day's cricket, and I think once again goes to highlight when India got their back to the wall, they normally find a way to bounce back pretty quickly. So far so good for them.